Thank you. The Iowa County Sheriff's Office and Dodgeville Police Department are planning to escort Army Corporal Robert Reyes back home to Dodgeville to be laid to rest. Reyes went missing in action in 1950 during the Korean War. He was 21 years old. He was missing for decades until he was accounted for in March of this year. The escort is going to happen from Milwaukee to Dodgeville tomorrow, making its way through Dodgeville around 7:30 tomorrow night. Family in the Dodgeville VFW now requesting that American flags be placed along the route, especially in Dodgeville, as a tribute. The end point of that will be at the Gorgen-McGinley Ayers Funeral Home, which is on East Grace Street in Dodgeville.